Okay, so apparently, according to my understanding of this situation, Yae Miko has been nerfed. Except Hoyoverse thought that they were actually fixing Yae Miko. If you're not familiar, ever since day one of her release, people have been reporting issues with the targeting of her totems. For example, the totem targeting fireplaces and frickin' animoculus or animoculi, whatever the heck they're called, instead of targeting, you know, actual enemies. And so it seems Hoyoverse now, what is it, about 2 months later, has issued this air quote fix for Yae Miko, in which her totems now target the nearest enemy. And the problem people are saying with this is that it has nerfed her, or some are saying it's completely changed her playstyle, because now instead of her randomly applying electro to various enemies that are near her totems in range, well, they're only targeting one enemy, so it's less spread. And oftentimes the immune enemies approach closer, meaning that she's not even really doing damage to that specific enemy. And at the very least, even if that enemy is not immune, it's still spreading electro far less than she was previously. Now, taking all that even further, people have also pointed out that it kind of makes her C2 irrelevant, or at the very least also degrades her C2, which is called Fox's Moon Call. It says, Seisho Sakura start at level 2 when created, those are her totems. Their max level is increased to 4, and their attack range is increased by 60%. Now, it's probably asking too much, but it would be freaking awesome, in my opinion, if Hoyoverse could allow people to pick the targeting of their Yae Miko. Like if they want her to target closest or random or highest priority or something. Yeah, I'm using like freaking RTS terms here because if you play RTS games, you know that sort of functionality really helps you overall. So if Miko had that sort of utility or functionality on her totems, I'm sure it would be a great assistance to her. But yeah, you know, come on, they're not going to freaking, where would they even put that option? Like in the menu or something for Yae Miko havers? That's probably not going to happen. Now, on the flip side, so I can totally understand why people are unhappy with this change, especially because the character probably should not have been bugged to begin with. And apparently there's also like a game-breaking bug. I forget how this one works, but for some people, apparently she was crashing their games or something. So I don't even know if Hoyoverse has fixed that. So for one, shouldn't be releasing bugged characters. Come on, Hoyoverse. Now that aside though, I don't think the people advocating to sue Hoyoverse over this really understand how this all works. Because ultimately, it's not even your property that got changed, even if you're a Miko haver. Everything in-game, including your account, to my understanding of read in terms of service, maybe I'm wrong about this, but again, to my understanding, Hoyoverse owns all of that. So if they change a character, that's not you getting a character change, that's them changing their own character, and you're basically just you're given the ability, they're generously giving you the ability to play on their servers, to play with their characters and stuff, but ultimately even the money you spend in-game, it's not for any asset that you actually own. Now, once again, I don't think Hoyoverse should be releasing bugged characters. I'm just saying, to the people that want to sue Hoyoverse over this, I think ultimately you would just be wasting a lot of your own time and money. Yeah, that seems to be the situation, man. It's a mess. I am glad I never summoned for Miko, but I feel bad for Miko havers, that's for sure. Oh, and a caveat before I end this video. As you know, I don't have Miko, so that also means I haven't tested this stuff out myself. Maybe some of this information I got wrong or did not properly understand, so keep that in mind. All right, and now with all that said, if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. That would be much appreciated. And let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you there, and tomorrow for the next segment.